Hey guys, Colton here with another QA1 Tech video. Today, we're going to be talking about S10s, specifically QA1's product line for S10s from 82 to 03. The S10 is GM's compact pickup truck built from the 80s to the early 2000s. It's lightweight, easy to work on, and a popular choice among builders. Unfortunately, from the factory, the suspension left something to be desired. Soft shocks, outdated geometry, and leaf springs that don't love spirited driving all work against you, especially once you start lowering the truck or adding even more power. That's where QA1 comes into play. We designed 4 complete suspension systems for the S10 that give you modern ride quality, predictable handling, and a completely bolt-on solution that makes your truck ride the way you want it to, whether it's on the street or at the track. Before we dive in, it is important that we mention that there are 2 levels to these kits. There are 4 kits in total, 2 handling and 2 drag. A level 1 handling, a level 1 drag, and a level 2 handling, and a level 2 drag. The level 1 kits are your introductory kits, but don't confuse introductory with basic. This setup gives you a serious performance upgrade over stock while keeping everything budget friendly. Level 2 takes everything one step further. This is the kit for the builder that wants more adjustability, more performance, and more refinement. With that in mind, let's get started off with our level 1 kits. Starting off front, we have the level 1 handling kit. This is going to include single adjustable coilovers up front, an 1.25" sway bar. In the rear, it's going to have a 3-inch drop spring with a forward bias, as well as single adjustable shocks. This is going to give you about stock to 2 inches of drop up front and about 3 inches in the rear. Moving on to the level 1 drag kit, you're going to have double adjustable coilovers up front that are tuned for a drag race setup. In the rear, you're going to have 3-inch drop spring again, as well as single adjustable shocks. Similarly, this kit is going to offer about stock to 2 inches of drop up front, and in the rear, it's going to be 3. Moving on to the level 2 handling kit, you're going to have double adjustable coilovers up front, tubular upper and lower control arms, pair that with an 1.25" sway bar, as well as 2-inch drop spindles, and up front, you're going to get about 2 to 4 inches of drop. Moving on to the rear, you're going to get a 3-inch drop spring again, along with 2-inch blocks, a front leaf spring mount, and double adjustable shocks. All that's going to pair together give you about 3 to 5 inches of drop in the rear. Moving on to the level 2 drag kit, up front you're going to get drag tuned coilovers along with upper and lower drag control arms with a 2-inch drop spindle. In the rear you're going to get that 3-inch drop spring again, as well as some double adjustable shocks. All this adds together to give you about 2 to 4 inches of drop up front and 3 inches in the rear again. While listening to some of those kit configurations, you may have noticed that there was a little bit of a difference in some of the parts. Let's talk about what those are. Starting out immediately, one of those differences that you'll notice is there are drag control arms and there's street control arms. The street performance control arms are designed for everyday driving and sharper handling. They use polyurethane bushings that give comfort, noise reduction, and reduce friction through normal suspension travel. They're built to improve geometry, reduce unsprung weight, and play nicely with coilovers for an overall good suspension travel and ride. In short, these are perfect for street or handling builds where you want a strong or smooth feel. Drag race arms take that performance mindset and tune it specifically for weight transfer and launch control. These arms still use QA1's strong, lightweight design, but reduce weight using aluminum components like the billet aluminum shafts and hardware, which helps reduce front-end weight while retaining reliability. The addition of adjustable droop stop also gives you the advantage of tuning how your ride comes off the line, which is a huge advantage at the drag strip. To top it off, they use ultra-low friction ball joints and precision composite bushings to reduce friction under load. So the drag arms aren't just ultra lightweight and super strong, they're designed to let you tune your front end rise and weight transfer for better traction at the strip. One more thing to mention. These aren't your normal leaf springs. Like you may have heard, they do have a 3-inch drop. On top of that though, they are forward biased. Forward bias on these means that it's going to handle weight transfer better, higher horsepower applications, as well as getting you off the line the way that you want to, whether it's at the strip, maybe even at a red light. With all of that in mind, if you have any questions about the direction of your build, go ahead and give our tech team a call or check us out at QA1.net. And as always, go drive it.